Camcable's time. This is the Leeds Murders, I believe it's called. This is the direct sequel to Do You Copy, I'm pretty sure, because we read about a man named something Leeds that was accused of murder in that game. And this takes place in the same universe. So this is going to be the actual sequel, whereas the game that I already forgot the name of, Midnight Shift was not at all related. It seems that was its own thing.
It, I guess, took place in the town of Gracewind.
I guess it took place in the same town, which this does is I can't hit continue time. I want to just cut to the end. It took place in the same town, I guess, where just supernatural things happen. But this is, I guess, directly related to the first game we played. So we're going to find out what this one's about. This one had more time put into it. This came out like many years after Do You Copy, and it was not part of a game jam. So this might have had more development put into it.
If it's about Leeds, is it maybe like a prequel? Because they caught him. They were like talking about a trial in the first game.
Oh, I just got the weirdest sense of deja vu looking at this cabin while you said that. Time, I might be from the future. This might be, if they're talking about Leeds, we might play as Leeds, and this is like what happened and then when he got captured. This might be a prequel for all I know.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
Let's find out. Here we go. Wee!
Leeds was trying to do a murder, but he kept getting interrupted by the goat man.
God damn it. It just keeps kill stealing. Kill stealer. Well, now it's too bright. God, I don't know. Hello? Oh, whoa. Okay. No, I could have clicked on the phone, but I didn't.
Hello? I need your help.
I just left it. I let it go to voicemail.
Out to Gracewind Park. Please, you have to find him.
Everybody keeps going out to Gracewind Park. I think I see the goat man picture from the first game on the wall over here.
You have to find him. I have a pot of SpaghettiOs boiling, and he needs to come home for his sketties.
Pot of SpaghettiO?
He needs to come home. I must feed him.
Oh, no wonder he went.
They were playing as the same dude, and he got fired. These are the same clippings.
They're the exact same clipping.
This one is... No, this is after, because this is...
Okay.
Okay, so canonically, the hiker died. Canonically, the hiker died. Sad.
Well, sad.
But the same thing, what?
What?
The goat man, weird.
Weird.
Sasquatch, they fixed the typo on this, but not the actual note. You can still see the H there with Sasquatch. UFOs, goat man, does the Park Service know? What are they hiding? Who was Michael Leeds? Stairs? Why stairs? No to sell. Buy more pens. Lots more. Something is out there. The Park Service has no idea, or the do, and they're what? And
or
they're
the
denying
do.
it. Sure, I'll see something one of these nights.
Mountain Dew doesn't know either. I've contacted them about it.
I texted them about the murders, and they said, just do something about it, bro. But they spelled it do like D-E-W. So. Press J to check current steps. J's way the hell over there. Don't forget, another distraught mother looking for her missing kid in Gracewind Park shouldn't even be worth mentioning. Really, I could do this whole job from my office and tell her I never found anything. Wait for a park ranger to find a ripped up jacket or something and just call it a day. But something about this feels off. There's a wrongness to it that's burrowed into my bones, and I just can't shake it. I should remember to bring a flashlight. Did I put batteries in it and lock the place up? You didn't ask that as a question. It's just period. No telling how long I'll be gone for this time.
If people are going missing often enough in this park that the police are like, they're not gonna find him. I'll just sit here and wait for the park rangers to find like his leg or something. You think they'd stop letting people go there?
You expect me to do my job? I'm a cop. I don't care.
Close the park? Hello?
No, just whatever. Case closed, more like, you know. My eyes! If I just sit here, the case will end regardless, and I'll get paid at the end of the month. Okay. Office key. Journal. Office. Oh, D. Where's my flashlight? Where's my flashlight?
You don't get that in your inventory. It's fine.
Where are you going, Key? Come back. Okay, I don't care anymore about the key. Jesus. Seems scary.
So it seems we're going to have a video game flashlight and battery mechanic.
Oh, so I look forward to finding one of those every 2 seconds. I hope it's the same kind of flashlight as Still Wakes the Deep. That was a pretty cool flashlight.
The one that actually works.
The one that actually... I tried to use the key on my office door. Like, I locked myself in. How do I get out?
I have to call the chief.
There's like an intercom. They're like, Chief, help. I can't get out.
It happened again, chief.
Okay, so I need to find batteries, I guess.
I guess.
This is kind of an awkward menu system and stuff. Also, this is still pretty sensitive. This is still pretty
You
sensitive.
can turn it down some more.
This time we have the option to turn it down, so I will turn down the sensitivity of my controls. Oh, it didn't save. No, it did save. I just put it down to it's not sensitive enough. Who the hell plays games like this? I don't get it. Am I just I've asked you this every time. Am I just old? Am I just too old
I
for
don't
the
know.
games?
These games that you've played all look like they're really sensitive.
Like when I did. Oh, there's just a battery sitting here.
Oh,
Okay, there I got it. Press G
I
to
thought
use
that
battery.
I thought that was like one of those mini cans of soda. There we go.
So far it looks like it's okay.
Looks pretty bright. Right
Looks
now,
pretty
we're in
decent.
a pretty bright office.
I guess, can I leave now? Hello?
Okay, can we?
What now? Am I stuck here?
What?
Am I trapped? Help! Somebody help! I thought that was Dipper's hat from Galaxy Falls again. or something. Certificate of Appreciation awarded to Lee Smith. And the texture says, thank you, 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 thank you.
They really appreciate me.
Department of the Army. The Army Commendation Medal for being in the Army. Wow.
You are in the army.
What are we in the 80s right now? What is this?
Yeah, what is this stuff?
I think we might be in the 70s.
Well, it's got to be past the 90s because that's when the first one was.
6 WSPR. We're going live to our next caller.
Subtitles were on.
Not my fault.
You're live on the air, so tell us, what's your favorite Gracewind memory?
Tell me another story, Pop Pop.
Been out to the park tonight. We went years ago.
All right, I'm gonna have to stop you right there. I think we're all a little tired of hearing ghost stories about the Gracewind ghost.
This is different. I promise.
I think that's the guy from the first game.
Alright, we're gonna give you a chance here, but I'm ready to move on to the next caller if you're trying.
So there was this giant bear.
We were in the lake in the middle of November. Just a couple of teenagers drinking, smoking,
I guess it's just
getting up to the kind of trouble
maybe
we
the same
teenagers
voice.
get up to.
Apparently, I work for the SCP Foundation.
We saw the lights in the water. It was like 1,000 constellations were bursting to life under the surface.
I don't know. The Goat Man kind of sounds like an SCP. He's probably on there somewhere.
For hours.
I know they used a picture of the Goat Man in one of the SCPs.
Thanks for that.
Remember that one where it's supposed to be some dude squatting, putting his hand up at the camera?
Done.
Like with a goat face?
Yeah.
You know that picture?
We're going to move on to the next caller now.
Just a guy just wearing a mask. Wow, it's so scary. Look, is that the Goat Man? Is he real?
He walked into it without flinching. Even as the cold water wrapped up around him, he just kept going until he was gone.
What the hell?
Laura was next. I saw her walk in, and I could feel it. It was going to be next. It was going to be me. The thought of it was like a rock in my stomach.
We're talking about people being eaten by a river? What is this?
I tried to run.
I guess.
I ran until my legs were on fire and my lungs were ready to burst. No matter how far I ran, I always ended up back at the lake. So I did the only thing. I gave in. I walked to the water. It was cold, but the chill soothed the aches in my legs. It was washing over me. The stone in my stomach.
Man,
was
Gracewind is
pulling me
wacky.
to the light.
What is going on here?
That's-
Sounds like this lake is intruding on the Goat Man's territory.
The weirdest thing here is that I'm hearing Coast to Coast being broadcasted during the day.
Everyone was still there. We never talked about it after that night, but I know they had the same experiences that I
Stop it!
Shut up!
Stop it!
I said we have to do a commercial break. Stop. God.
Just gonna tell my Gracewind story.
We're cutting the show early.
You just started though.
I said,
Yes, but that was really scary and I have wet myself. I must change my pants. Goodbye.
Every time. Ugh, why do we do this show?
God, I hate Ghost to Ghost. Can I please leave this office?
Is there something that's...
Help!
What are we missing here?
Help me! Help!
security?
Help! I can't leave. Blah, 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 blah. Help! I can't leave. Start jabbing it with the flag. Help! Help me! Help! Use.
Locks the office door.
But I'm inside. If I lock it now, I'll be trapped forever. There, I did it. I was supposed to use it looking at the door.
I guess we're doing that.
The Leeds Murder. That guy has a big old sectioned off nose. I know it was supposed to be empty, but it looked like he had a nose, but that was just different. Gracewind Park Ranger.
I thought we were a detective.
Well, this was crashed here time. See, he's kind of hitting that rock a little bit.
I see.
And this tree is clipping through it. Just destroying the engine with its razor leaves. Be careful.
That's why you gotta be careful driving here in Gracewind Park, or the Gracewind pine trees. They'll just slice your car right up.
They'll Gracewind you to death, yes. I can sprint. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Here I come.
Don't see a stamina meter anywhere.
You can't get away from me, adventure. Here I come. Is this like a metal detector in the middle of the woods? Like I'm not allowed to bring any of my tools. So beep, beep. And I'm like, oh, god dang it. And I just put it in like one of those plastic totes and then it goes through again. Like, oh, beep, beep. Oh, god, I steel toe boots. Hold on, let me take those off too.
Just a doorway in the middle of the woods, sure.
Oh, frames. Oh, frames. Oh, it's not that bad, but I see a very clear frame drop. It's like going sub 30, I think, right now.
Well, it looks okay on my end, I think.
Well, I hope it looks good. I won't turn anything down then, as long as it continues to look good for you. As long as you're happy time. Here we are at the Evil Dead cabin.
Very spooky.
Very spooky. I'm just gonna walk in. There's gosh dang Ash is gonna be in there chainsawing someone in half. Like,
Evil Dead is just currently happening in there.
This is like the second after he got spirited away by that thing that goes. This was like the hour where he was unconscious, and I just missed him just by happenstance. Hello? Is anybody Evil Deading in there?
There better not be any Evil Dead happening in there.
What's everything? Just break it. Just chop it down. It's made of wood.
Suddenly got very dark.
Wow, it got really dark all of a sudden, and this flashlight is not as good as. Why is the flashlight beam like lagging behind the flashlight?
Why is the flashlight beam lagging behind
What
the
is that
flashlight?
about? Am I just imagining that?
No, that's definitely happening.
What? It's like it's spewing light forth like a hose time. Well, what do I do? Well, this case is too hard. I'm going home, but I'm taking this canister of milk with me.
It's the only place I can get any milk.
This is the only place left that has milk. Random cabins in the forest, they just spawn those.
You got another supernatural thing that happens in Gracewind.
Whoa. What am I? It's broke. Kick it down. J. Personal log. Star date. 27, 37, 47, 67. That's a lot of sevens. I don't remember how star dates go, so I just guessed. 2 days ago, I got a call from a woman asking me to look for Michael Leeds. I'd seen the name earlier in the week. Local guy in his 50s, fresh out of prison. He was accused of killing his buddies on a camping trip back in the 1970s. This is like the future.
Yeah.
Back in the 70s. You know, that era that I buy all my equipment from. Just a few days out, and he was already popping up on flyers around town. Missing, last seen heading into Gracewind State Park. I've seen those 7 words too many times since I moved out here. They might as well just say don't bother, you're not going to find them, tee-hee. I told her I would do my best and planned to just wait until she gave up. They usually do. That's why I didn't pick it up, because I was hoping to be like, oh, well, he's not picking up. I guess I gave up. Then that call came through last night. The man on the other end of the line was out of breath. It's me, Michael. I found in the woods.
It's me.
It's me. Wrong number. That's what I told myself. Another Michael. God, there's too many of those in Gracewind. Not the guy I was looking for, I said to myself over and over again. I was still trying to convince myself, even while I was talking to the park ranger who told me about the car that had driven through the service entrance. And now here I am in front of a stolen Gracewind Park Ranger vehicle, parked in front of a cabin that's not marked in any of the park's maps. Oh, is there literally just they just duct taped the key to the wall? And I just didn't notice it.
It's fine.
There, I did it. I'm inside the Evil Dead cabin now. There's a big jug of Sujama here. In case I need it.
Yeah. The Morrowind jug, yeah.
Okay, this is a little too bright. I'm going to turn that back down. It's still kind of blown out if I put the light up against it, but whatever.
Yeah.
Looks a little more evened out, I think. Spooky. It's kind of spooky in here. If I had to rate it, I'd put it on at least like a 3 on the spookometer, you know what I mean? Well, make that a 9 with this spooky old piano here.
Why is this piano padlocked? Hello?
Because that makes it spookier, because you don't know if there's like a dead body inside of it.
Just underneath the lid.
Bookshelf cabinet key just on here. Ooh, the town of Gracewind today formally announced the disbanding of the Gracewind Scouts program. For years, this junior outdoorsmen's club has been the subject of much controversy, especially after the disappearance of Scout Troop 19 during their overnight trip to Gracewind Lake. Continued on page 4. Time, I need you to, if we find any more notes, use your previous experience to judge if they were good scouts. Oh, come on. Hey, boss, she's in my head. Everything out here has been pretty normal. I found something in the lake and now it's in my mind. An old cabin about a mile out from old Gracewind. There wasn't much there except for Alice still alive after all this time. But I marked the location down. I'm going to put up some caution signs. Whoops.
Heck.
I might be able to pull that back up. But I marked the location down. I'm going to put up some caution signs since my Lady of the Lake needs the site undisturbed. We don't want anyone getting hurt out here. We've got some more missing people this week too, because Alice's pet won't let us do our work. So I've been keeping an extra eye out. Gotta make sure no one else is drawn away from my lady's light. Gets hurt out here after all. Is this somebody like scribbling in, like just putting like white out and just like replacing words?
Maybe.
I'll make another trip out here tomorrow to make sure the witch is sealed away. My lady needs nourishment. These signs get posted. I'll update you soon.
Okay.
We only have 2 little tiny pathetic logs for this.
Teeny tiny little logs in there.
A nice looking fireplace otherwise if they had more logs.
We could light that fireplace and get some more light in here, maybe.
Okay, he says pulling his gun and shooting it. Bang, 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 bang. It's not working. This usually works in the movies, I think.
The sparks will set it on fire eventually.
Oh, I see what I'm missing. He takes one of these bottles, just pours it over. Glug, 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 glug. November 1879. I see her sometimes. The angel that saved me from the water. Ma says she's not real. No one else has ever seen her, but I gave my angel a name anyway. Eurydice. What a name, kid. I think it's a pretty name. I saw it in a book once upon a time. My angel sings when I tell her that she has a name now. I can hear it, a twinkling sound like bells at the back of my head. Ma doesn't understand. Eurydice tells me not to worry about Ma and Pa. She sings me to sleep every night now.
I think that's the name of a, like, nymph or something in Greek mythology. Why is there a window into the other room there?
Because it's a weird house. It's like those, well, I mean, this I have no explanation for, but sometimes they have that thing where it's like there's a banister and then there's like a shelf and there's like a wall, you know?
Yeah, but I guess you have a key for a
No,
cabin,
I
don't
can
you?
do it with my big muscles! Hold on. Let me perhaps try this stupid-ass key. Okay. I didn't press, God damn it.
Seems a little awkward.
This is clunky. That didn't work, I guess.
Okay.
New journal entry. The key's stupid and broken. I need to get a new one. This is a beautiful painting of Gracewind Lake.
No.
No, shut up. Apparently there is a stowaway in this boat that's trying to communicate an SOS to me. That looked like somebody, they intentionally made that look like somebody crossing their arms sitting there.
Yeah.
See that? Bang, 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 bang. It's cold in here. I'm gonna die. I say, curling up in a ball. It's too cold.
What was the journal entry you just got?
Oh my god, this place is rickety and stupid.
Yeah.
Journal entry I got. I got a journal entry, didn't
I think you did. Guess
I?
not.
Select entry? Why is it giving me like D-pad controls? It said journal entry.
It did, but I guess not. I don't know.
Okay. I pressed J for current tasks or what? Oh, I can just go through here. Oh! Damn I done! Damn I done! I'm about to find a Spanish-speaking local who's gonna be like throwing hatchets at me or something. Tiny little spooky man.
Yeah.
Spooky man.
He's beautiful.
I want to keep him forever. Standard family size heavy duty iron bars, number 5988. Garo Washboard Company. That's a lot of detail for a random prop.
That is a lot.
Is that a real washboard? They're like, I'm a washboard enthusiast. Said the person making this game. Like, I just want to throw that in there for my own good.
This game is sponsored by the Garo Washboard Company.
Oh, I hate when indie games go corporate and start getting sponsored by washboards. You know what I mean? They still sell washboards? They must, right? Because there's some areas that just don't have running water.
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
I mean, there's plenty of places on the planet where they don't have access to reliable plumbing, so they would have to have washboards, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I just realized after swallowing half of it that it's filled with a pungent liquid. Uh-oh. Not looking forward to the next few hours, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is the same copy-pasted sack that looks like somebody's crossing their arms.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, dude, the Empire's pretty chill or whatever. Maybe you should join it. Amazon selling washboards. I should probably get a washboard for the future, just in case, you know. Well, in case the world ends, you know, so I have a washboard handy. There's nothing to eat in here. This house is stupid. Oh, hold on a second.
There's some bread on the counter right there.
There's some canned bread on the counter, yes. Ooh.
It looks a little plastic, but...
It looks a little plastic or perhaps glazed with brown sugar. I don't know. It's either plastic or it's like a really sweet bread, because look at that glaze in the center.
Yeah.
I don't even know what those are. Fresh fish. Royal... something turkey? Tried turkey?
I can't really see it.
Oh, that's probably the same can as this, which means it's royal beans. Royal beans. I mean, another can of fresh fish. I hope it's that fish that when you open it, it's just got all the bones in it still.
Yeah, great. Thanks.
Yum. I love picking bones out of my canned fish. Thank you.
This is very convenient.
It's weird to me that that's something that's sold, but I guess it's like a survival food. Do people buy like canned salmon with like all the bones and stuff? They're like, I get this all the time because it's part of like the dishes that I make, you know?
I don't know why they'd keep the bones in, though.
Well, I mean, taking the bones out of a fish is a lengthy process, I guess. Whatever. Tonight was a weird one, boss. I know you don't read these, but it makes me feel better thinking that you do, so I'm gonna pretend, just like I usually do, just like how I pretend that you return my love. Saw some movement down at the lake. There weren't any cabins or campsites rented out, so it seemed kind of fishy, so I went ahead and just canned a couple of those in case I got hungry. And I didn't want to repeat the incident with those kids from a few weeks ago happening again, so I went to check it out. And I know you said it isn't so serious and no one was hurt, but I learned, I swear. I'm printing out all these notices and keeping them up on the board here. Do you fucking mind? I'm trying to read right now. I'm aware that you exist. I will get to you when I feel like it. God, selfish ass survivor. Anyways, I went down to check it out. Nothing too weird, just an old guy going for a hike. He didn't look like much of a hiker, but he told me about the trail he took to get there, and it sounded like it all checked out. Just another local. They don't make him anywhere else like they do in Gracewind. Wearing his bunny mask and everything.
Wearing his bunny mask.
Being like, hi, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm just coming down here to have a chat with my good friend, the Goat Man, as
Hacked
I
into
do.
pieces with an axe. They just spout these random bits from that game show host from Silent Hill. He invited me to look out at the stars from the lake for a bit, and I don't know why, but I said I would. Took a seat right on a stump and stared out into that big empty nothing. I don't get stargazing, honestly, at least. Whenever I look at the stars, they just stop existing. It's like they disappear. I don't get it. I don't understand what's going on. At least I thought I didn't, but then I looked up and I saw those stars and that lake, and I found myself thinking, you know, I don't think stars exist, because when I try to look directly at them, they just stop being there.
That's the weirdest thing. I don't know why everybody says they exist.
Maybe there's something to it after all. Perhaps we are covered, just encased in a firmament. Perhaps I am just wrong. But that's not the weird part. You ever have a song you just can't get out of your head? Or right now during December? Yes. And it's annoying and I hate it. Or an itch that won't go away no matter how, well, even though it's going up in like January or something. I feel that out around the back of my mind, like there's a thought there and I just can't reach it. Every time I think that about the lake now, it's like scratching that itch. Damn if it isn't persistent though.
I'm sure that's completely fine and not suspicious.
I was gonna say, oh, it's weird that when you look directly at stars, like your eyes can't see them. That's weird. Am I wrong? That's a thing that everybody has, right? Am I just weird?
Sometimes it depends on how bright the star is.
Isn't stargazing supposed to be like you look like slightly to the side of the star so you can see it? Because if you look directly at it, like your eyes can't see it.
Maybe I haven't really.
Unless it's like a planet or something like really bright, like the northern star or whatever.
I think there was a note on the table in there.
Shut up, time.
Too.
I was gonna go take a nap, but I guess I'll read that note that you're talking about. Where? This table? Okay, there it is. The handwriting is still shaky and messy, but slightly less, so I hope this ends with, and then I died, blah. Eurydice left a child on my doorstep, a wailing, stinking, screaming thing like most child are. I can only imagine what it looks like. Ew, gross. I didn't even look. I don't want to see one of those. As much as I hate her, I can't bring myself to let an innocent suffer for her actions. Is this the monster? I'll name the child Philip. This is 3 years later. Philip has grown prodigiously. Whoa. He's much larger than I would have expected, and he has started to speak, babbling mostly, but I hear him trying to form words.
I guess this is the goat man. Philip the goat man.
Philip the goat man. That's what his name tag is. 1914. Philip is standing and walking on his own. His ability to speak is unusual. He has great difficulty forming words on his own, but he can repeat things that he has heard with incredible accuracy. Just today I heard him repeating word calls that he had heard while laying his... This is the monster. 1917. Yeah. More and more people from Gracewind find themselves near my home every week. No matter how many times I tell them, they keep coming this way. This is Eurydice's doing. I know it, that motherfucker. Philip understands my anger. I'm trying to keep them safe, but they don't know the danger that she poses. He wants to scare them off, but I've told him that would only make things worse. I hope he understands.
Oh, see, he wasn't trying to murder you in the first game. He was trying to scare you away from the lake.
So he murdered me 5 times. It's like, what better way to scare someone off than to murder them, you know what I mean?
They can't go in the lake if they're dead. Easy.
They'll never come back if I just kill them off. Is this the bookshelf? I guess this is the bookshelf. I did it. I unlocked it. God damn it.
Oh boy.
We've had great luck with music puzzles so far, time. 1887, spring, more strange. God, holy hell. Rude, am I right?
They're really determined in there.
1887, so this is like decades before that last note. More strangers this week. Eurydice showed them to me, coming through the woods, lost and cold. She showed me all of the things that would happen to them, the ways that they would be hurt trying to get back to their homes. The people of Gracewind turned their backs on me long ago, but they have the decency to leave me to my own devices, so I helped them. Eurydice is furious. Furious. I fell today. Eurydice pushed me and it hurt. Eurydice was protecting me for so long, and then they pushed me. How could they do this to me? I thought to myself that in just a few moments I would be back on the trail, that everything would be fine, but the longer I sat there in the underbrush, getting mocked by Eurydice, just bullying me, covering my bleeding eye, the more it set in that this was happening in the now, that this is really happening. Just a giant bully, it turns out. She had made her message clear. Don't fuck with me or I'll chokeslam you again. If I betrayed her, there would be a cause. I guess she actually did that. That was a joke, but I guess she actually did that to her. I had forgotten what it was like to fear. What a sentence. My angle, Eurydice. I never realized how thin her patience ran.
Okay.
Weirdos. Man, people in previous era, am I right?
That's the same book that was in the tower.
It's the same book that was on my... It wasn't in the tower. Why did I think it was on my desk in the office? It's weird. They stole it from the watchtower after that guy got shipped off to the loony bin or something. Oh, how come this one's not like, yo, dude, the Emperor's pretty chill or whatever? There's a random bowl of beans on the floor.
just on the floor.
Just a
there's
plate of
like a chain on
beans.
the bed.
Oh, that's scary. I don't like what this is implying, Ty. This is spooky.
That's fine.
I might be terrified henceforth, it seems. But hey, you know what? Next time on the Leeds Murders, we find out what's going on in this house. Maybe shut this mother hecker up.
Yeah.
God, it's all me with this mother dude.
Quiet down in there, goat man.
Yeah, shut up, goat man. Stop crying. We all have our own problems.